My dear fellow humans, at last I am free. At last I am free. I am free at last. I've been a devout Muslim all my life. There were situations where I questioned my faith, but I still came back being more devout. But now, at last, I can say with all dignity that I have, that I am free at last. I've often questioned my intellect. Am I smart enough to understand the religion I follow? Or is it my personal failure that I'm failing to understand the religion, or something wrong with the religion? But I was told that if the follower is doing something wrong, don't blame the religion. If the driver is failing in his driving, don't blame the manual. But when the manual is producing failed drivers time and time after and in tons and numbers, there's something wrong with the manual itself. Yes, I'm talking about my ex-faith, Islam. Islam has been producing millions of hate mongers, millions of terrorists in the name of that religion. This cannot be a political response. There's something wrong with the theology itself. All the religions are bullshit, all of them. But if you want to talk about the past, maybe in the early 19th century, Christianity was worse. Maybe 200 years ago, Hinduism was worse, far worse. But let's talk about now. The most intolerant faith, the most intolerant ideology is Islam. It's a bullshit religion. And the Muslims, the very Muslims, devout Muslims, have pushed me out of Islam. Disgusting. A religion which produces terrorists in tons and numbers like Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, ISIS, Jamaat, and produces hate-mongering preachers, philosophers like Maududi, Zakir Naik, Bilal Phillips, Salafis, and produces evil regimes like the Saudi regime, that cannot be a good religion. And when the vast majorities, the so-called vast majority, are such cowards that they don't even know how to safeguard their own reformists, their own free thinkers within their religion, that religion has to be the religion of the cowards. I was a devout Muslim, I was preaching Islam, and I was arguing with the atheists. You are my witness. You are my witness. All of you are my witness. But when I started talking against the terrorists, my closest friends, who know me as a devout Muslim for decades, they didn't speak out. They didn't have the courage to speak out. So what kind of religion are they following, which doesn't teach them how to be brave for justice? How to be brave for freedom of speech? That's a bullshit faith. Muhammad allegedly faced persecution for starting a new faith. He was chased away from Mecca. He was called a madman by his adversaries, and he was persecuted, hunted down for whatever he was trying to preach. But, end of the day, when he conquered Mecca and started this religion, he taught his own followers what he faced from his adversaries. How to harass, hunt down, kill, suppress, oppress anybody who goes against Islam. It's a mafia faith. It's a mousetrap. It entices you but doesn't want to let you get out. It hunts you down. It doesn't allow you any freedom. It teaches you how to eat. It teaches you how to talk, how to smile, how to have sex with your wife, how to rape married women and name it muta marriage.